Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Miles Morales from across the Spiderverse. So first let's come into the center of our page, coming down in towards the middle, and we're going to move over towards the left-hand side, and we're going to start by drawing a nice big circle for that left eye. Now moving over towards the right-hand side, we're going to replicate that, drawing that at the exact same size. Moving into the corner of both eyes now, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight of the eye. Moving in towards the middle now, we're going to draw in another circle for the pupil of the eye. Now to close off the eye, we're going to start at the top here, and we're going to draw in a small curved line that curves all the way around and in towards the bottom, and we're going to do this on both sides. Coming in towards the center now, we're going to draw the nose, so we're going to draw a small arch line that arches down in the middle. Moving over on either side now, we're going to draw another arch line that curves around and then in towards the center. Moving just up above that now, we're going to draw in another small arch line, closing that off. Moving directly underneath now, let's draw in the mouth. So over on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a curved line that comes all the way over and out towards the right. And now underneath this, on the right-hand side, we're going to arch this line down all the way across and then back up and in towards the middle. On the left-hand side now, in the center, we're going to draw a curved line that comes all the way out and over towards the middle. Moving up above each eye now, we're going to draw in the eyebrow. So starting on the right-hand side, we're going to curve our line down all the way over and then arching that down as we get towards the side of the eye. And now coming over towards the left eye, we'll replicate that. So moving in towards the middle, we're going to curve this line down, across, and then arching that down as we get over towards the side of the eye. Now we're going to connect these two lines. So we're going to start in the corner on the left here. We're going to curve this line down, out, and then connecting that at the bottom. And flipping over towards our left-hand side, we'll replicate that, curving that out and then back down. Now we're going to frame in the head. So moving further over towards the left-hand side, we're going to draw in a nice curved line that arches all the way out and over towards the right. On the left-hand side of this now, we're going to curve a line that comes down at the side of the face and then arching this around and in underneath the mouth. And flipping over towards the right-hand side, we'll replicate that. So we're going to curve this line down and then arching this all the way over and in on the center. On either side now, we're going to draw in the ears. So on the left-hand side, we're going to arch this line all the way around and then back in on that line. And then lining this up at the exact same height on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line all the way around, arching that back in. Moving over on either side now, we're going to draw a curved line that arches out. And then moving directly underneath that, we're going to draw in a small half circle that comes back around and connects on our line towards the side of the head. Moving up towards the top of our page now, we're going to draw in the hair. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw in a small curved line that arches around and then in. We'll do the same thing over on the right. And we're going to continue this as we come all the way around and in towards the middle. So again, we're going to draw in another small curved line on either side. Coming up above that, we're going to arch this line around and then in again. Moving up towards the top, we're going to arch this line around, curving this around and in towards the center now. And now coming up above that again, we're going to arch that line up towards the top, curving that back down. And then moving over and doing the same thing on the right-hand side. Now we're going to continue to do these curved lines as we come in towards the center. So over on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a nice big curved line, arching that around and in. And then moving over towards the right, we're going to draw in a small curved line. On that right line again, we're going to curve this up and then down. And now connecting this in the center, we're going to draw in another small curved line. Now moving inside of this, we're going to draw some small arch lines. And we're just going to scatter those around. We're going to change each direction that they go in, some vertical and then some horizontal, as we move all the way around the hair. And we just want to make sure we leave an even amount of space in between each one as we do that. Now coming underneath, we're going to draw in the Spider-Man suit. So coming Over towards the left-hand side, we're going to draw an arch line that comes around and then down and in. And then moving over towards the right, we'll replicate that, ending that at the exact same height. Moving further in now, we're going to draw in a small curved line for where the fist will be. Again, ending that at the same height. And now from here, we're going to come across and draw in the fist. So moving right into the center here on that curved line, we're going to curve our line around and in for the thumb. And now from here, as we come across on either side, we're going to draw in some small curved lines for the rest of the fingers. So coming underneath, we're going to arch this line around and then up. Moving across again, we're going to arch that around and then in. Now from here, we're going to draw in a small curved line that arches all the way over and in towards the center. And we just want to make sure that we're leaving enough room in the middle here for the torso. Coming over on either side, now we're going to draw in a small curved line that comes down. So we're going to arch this down on either side. Moving directly in towards the center, we're going to draw in an arch line right in the middle. And this is where our legs are going to go. So on the left-hand side, on the inside here, we're going to draw in a curved line that comes down towards the bottom of our page. Leaving a small gap, we're going to replicate that on the right-hand side, ending that at the same height. Now from here on either side, on the outer lines for the torso, we're going to draw the legs. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a curved line that comes down, and we'll do the same thing on the right. Again, ending at the same height, we just want to make sure we're leaving enough space for where the feet will go. On the outer lines now, we're going to curve this line around and then down, ending this at the same height as the line on the inside here for the shoe. And we'll do this on the right-hand side as well. And then now from here, we're going to close this off on the bottom by drawing a small curved line, connecting both lines from left to right. Moving up a little bit higher now, we're going to replicate that, drawing a curved line that arches all the way out and over towards the right. And we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now over on the left-hand side, we're going to draw in a diagonal line that comes up towards the top. And we'll do the same thing over on the right. On either side now, we're going to bring our line down towards the middle. Now from here, we're going to draw a diagonal line that closes off on the side, bringing it over towards the side of the leg, doing this on both sides. Now moving in towards the middle, we're going to draw in the Spiderman symbol. So right in the center here, we're going to draw a small letter V. On either side, we're going to draw in a small curved line that arches down. Moving up above, we're going to draw in a small curved line, ending at the same width as that letter V that we have there. On either side now, on the top, we're going to draw in a small diagonal line that comes out on either side. And then we're going to connect this to the small letter M there that we see. Now coming over towards the left again, we're going to draw in another diagonal line that comes down on either side. And then from there, we're going to bring that diagonal line in towards the center. From here now, we're going to draw another diagonal line that comes across on either side. And then now from here, we're going to bring another diagonal line that comes in, joining that on the line that we drew on the top. Now from here on the left and right hand side, we're going to draw in a small curved line. And we're going to end these at the same height. From here, we're going to draw a small line that comes in towards the middle on either side. Now from here, we're going to bring two diagonal lines that come in. And then on those bottom lines, we're going to replicate that again. So we're going to bring this in towards the middle, creating a small triangle shape in the middle there. Now directly underneath, we're going to draw in a small curved line, arching that from left to right. From here now, we're going to draw in two small diagonal lines that come out on either side. And then now from here, we're going to bring another diagonal line that comes in towards the middle. And we're going to close this off with another curved line. Moving further out towards the left and right, we're going to bring out a diagonal line on either side, leaving a small gap. Now from here, we're going to bring our line down towards the bottom. Moving in towards the inside, we're going to draw in another small diagonal line. And now moving in towards the bottom again, we're going to draw in another diagonal line that comes all the way down and in. From here now we're going to close this off with a curved line on both sides. And now we're going to draw the outer portion of the symbol. So on the top here we're going to draw a curved line, and then on the bottom we'll replicate that. On the top here on either side we're going to arch a small line that comes in towards the top. And then now from here we're just going to curve that down towards the bottom. Moving in towards the bottom, we're going to replicate that. So we're going to curve this line down and in towards the bottom. And then we're going to curve that back in towards the top again. Now from here, we're going to draw in another diagonal line that curves down and then back up. And we'll replicate that on the right-hand side as well. Moving in towards the top, we're going to replicate that again. So we're going to curve this up towards the top, arching that back in. And we'll move over to the right and do that one more time. Now we're going to close this off from top to bottom by drawing a nice big curved line that comes all the way down and connecting that in towards our bottom line. And now flipping over towards the right, we'll do that one more time. And that is it. That's how you draw Miles Morales from across the Spiderverse. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, as we'll be posting new tutorials every day. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I'll see you all on the next one.